do you
we need,
think that it's just a death by suicide? Do you think it should be investigated as murder as well?
I think, okay, here's what I think. I think firstly, people are saying that it is also possible that someone is on depression medication and get murdered. Both are also possible, right? It is also possible that it was a suicide, and it is also possible there was some last minute foul play at the end also. It is possible because many people were in the house. I mean, I'm not a detective, but I write these stories now, so therefore I study hundreds of real cases, and the simplest thing is to figure out what happened and reconstruct those days. You know, from especially since Ria left, and then towards the end of till he passed away. So I think those reconstructions have to be done. Here's what if you ask me, I'll summarize it quickly. I think what might have happened. He had a very tender, fragile kind of mind. I think he always kept it within himself, but things affected him. Things like bad Bollywood articles, but targeting his commercial viability, articles which were making accusations on him, especially the kind of accusations about him being inappropriate with women and things like that. That is incredibly, incredibly damaging for a man. I know it. And for someone who doesn't fight back immediately, because people tell you, fight back, or some people say, just keep quiet now, it will pass. He decided to be quiet. And I think when you're quiet and your mind is already tender, you get into trouble, then people say, you know what, you're not feeling too well. It's a mental health issue. Let us please talk to some professional. And this is where the new thing has come, where you must not ignore mental health issues. I agree with that. But some people also say that mental health is like another disease, like diabetes. Some people go to that extent. And this is all, but no, it's not like diabetes. A, the symptoms are not very clear, like it is in diabetes. B, the medication is very, very serious. I mean, you see, diabetes drugs are also prescription, but psychiatric drugs are like next level of prescription. Your ordinary chemist doesn't even have them. You give him the prescription, he'll order it for you. Or there'll be special psychiatric chemists. Very dangerous drugs, right? When you start taking those drugs, all kinds of things happen. And you're feeling low. The core issue is those fake allegations on you. But you're not feeling well. Oh, take this. It's not working. 2 goli aur le lo, 4 goli le lo, ye le lo, all kind of things. Then some recreational drugs, maybe not. I'm not claiming any of this happened.
Right.
But based on some of the interviews that have just come, she's talking about it. So I'm not saying whether she's right or not. But mix recreational drugs, mix prescription drugs, mix. At one point in one of the interviews, I heard that we met 4 doctors and there were 25 prescriptions in a week. I mean, that was not cross-examined more, but maybe it was exaggeration, hyperbole. But even if there were 5 or 6 prescriptions in a week, not 25, that's a lot of prescriptions. It could also be a case, if like one doctor gives you a prescription, you go to 5, you can have 5 times the amount of medicine. Many psychiatrists will tell you these medicines, when taken in overdose, can have recreational effects, same effects. You can get a high from these same medicines.
No,
I'm not sure what happened.
No,
so
absolutely. Yes.
All that, Sonia, needs to be investigated, whether he was correctly diagnosed, whether he was over-medicating, whether it was intentional, whether it was foolishness, whether it was some malified intention.